If you go to the WordPress plugins repository and search for WooCommerce, there are approximately 10,000 WooCommerce extensions available. What most of us don't know, you don't actually need an extra plugin for every simple thing. And therefore, in this video, I'm gonna show you how to get rid of 5 WooCommerce extensions and instead use a small code snippet to get the same or maybe even a better result. So let's jump in. And the first plugin we're gonna get rid of is the one that allows you to set minimum order amounts. So let's go to the WordPress dashboard. Now a couple of things I need to point out. First, all the snippets I'm gonna show you today, take a look at the description of this video. There is a link to the blog post that contains all the code. And second one, you can add all those snippets into your child themes functions PHP file, or you can go to the plugins, add new, search for code snippets, this one here, install and activate it. This one allows you to add all the codes to the site, and you don't have to worry whether the snippets are active in case you change your themes. So code snippet is another option, but there is also a third option, and this one is WP Codebox. This is my favorite code snippet manager. This one is a premium plugin, but it allows me to save my snippets to the cloud. I can choose what kind of snippet I add here. I can choose the condition. For example, if I add the snippet, I can add the condition to show it only for specific product categories. For example, if I add a snippet, this one works only on accessories product category pages. Previously, I have made a thorough review video about the WP Codebox. The link to this video is in the description of this video. One more thing, as I said, it's a premium plugin, but if you take a look at the description of this video, there is a nice 20% discount coupon for you. In this video, I'm going to use Code Snippets plugin. So I installed it and activated it. Now I'm gonna go to the snippets and add new. So paste this snippet, and minimum order value is 1,000 euros. If it's less, then there is an error message on the cart page and on the checkout page. If you would like to change the text, then change it here, but don't change this value here and this value here. Also here and here, don't touch these values. Let's see what will it do. Currently my subtotal is 800 euros with something. If I want to place order, it says that your current order total is less than 1,000. You must have order with minimum and so on. If I add another one here and go to the checkout, now the total is more than 1,000. If I place the order, this error message is gone, but it says that I have to set the billing state or county. This one here. If I set it to my own country and place order, then everything is okay, because in my country we don't have a state fields which are required. Sometimes you have a need to edit your WooCommerce checkout page, and therefore you're looking for a checkout field editor plugin, but most likely you don't need it, especially if you need to remove a field or two or add a couple of extra fields. Now, let's go to the code snippets and let's add a new snippet to remove some checkout fields. Give it a title, paste the snippet. So a couple of explanations. At the moment, all billing fields are removed and all shipping fields are removed. I'm gonna leave them on because it's a reference to you. Take a look what's what over here. Since I want to remove the company, address to, and city fields, I'm gonna comment out the ones I would like to leave, or better yet, I'm gonna remove them. So company, address to, city, state will be removed. I'm gonna comment this part out. I'm not gonna touch shipping fields. Save changes and activate, refresh, and already much cleaner, no company or whatever it is. So this way you just can remove those fields you would like to remove. One more thing, I also removed the order comment field.
As you see, there is no comment field here. If I would like it to stay in place, I'm gonna remove this part here, save it, refresh it, and all the notes are back again. Now I'm gonna save changes and deactivate it, refresh it, everything's back to normal, and therefore we're going to move to the next hack, and this time we're going to make some checkout fields optional. For example, there is a postcode that is required and town is required, but I'm gonna set them optional. I'm gonna add a new snippet, give it a title, make checkout fields optional, paste the snippet here, and as you see, true means it's required, false means it's not required. I'm gonna set the company, address to, country, postcode, city and state to be optional. I'm gonna set the billing email to be required, and billing phone I'm gonna set to be optional. Save changes and activate, refresh, and as you see, optional, 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 and so on. Nice and easy, isn't it? Okay, couple of more hacks to go. That means I'm gonna deactivate this one here. And next hack, we're going to add the date picker field somewhere below here. Date picker field. So add a title, paste the snippet, and what goes on here? Placeholder text, delivery date, field name, delivery date, also delivery date here because it goes to the order emails, and so on. Just go through the code and see where is a delivery date as a text, replace it with your own text. Now run snippet everywhere, save changes and activate, refresh. And there is a delivery date field here, opens up in a nice date picker calendar. I'm gonna choose it, place the order. As you see, it appears here. Now I'm gonna go to the orders themselves. Open it up. There is a delivery date added to the order table. And if I open up the emails sent to the customers and to the shop administrator, it's also here. So works like a charm. I'm gonna deactivate it and move to the next hack. That means I'm gonna add some custom text fields on the checkout page. And that means I'm gonna add a new snippet, add custom text fields, paste this here, and this time I'm gonna add 3 fields. Home, entrance, and floor. If you don't need 3 of them, then just remove those 2 here, remove those 2 here, here, here. But at the moment, 3 fields. Change the label if you want, change the placeholder if you want. And what will it do? Let's see. Run snippet everywhere, save changes and activate. Let's go to the shop page and add something to the cart. Checkout. And 3 fields. Home, entrance, floor. Let's place the order and see what happened. WooCommerce and orders. Open it up. Home, entrance, floor. And nice thing is that those fields are editable. I can edit those here if I like. And update if you like. So once again, I'm going to go to the snippets. Open it up and take a look. Billing address 3, 4, 5. Those are the field meta names. If you're not gonna use 3 fields, then remove everything containing 4 and 5 here and here and here. If you would like to add fields, then just copy this part here, paste it here, give it another name, billing address 6 for example. Copy this part, once again 6 here and everywhere where it is, and same goes with these parts here. So pay attention to that. I'm gonna deactivate it and move to the next hack.
Before I proceed with the video, don't forget to smash that like button down below here. It means a lot to me and it also helps my channel. So I would appreciate your help. Next plugin you can probably delete is related to the custom product badges or labels. I'm gonna show you what I mean by that.
This is my default WooCommerce archive page, and as you see, it only contains a sale badge. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a custom badges and display them on your archive sites in a way like this. As you see, instead of showing sale product, I'm gonna show the discount percentage up to -20%. If the product is a featured product, then there is a featured badge here. And if the product is newer than 30 days, then there is a new badge here. This is for the archive pages, but on the single product page, it shows up like this, as you see. Sale badge, new badge, featured badge, and I'm going to show you how to add additional custom badges, for example, free shipping, top product. And it works in a way that if I check this checkbox here, this free shipping is shown. If I would like to add some kind of badge with a text, then there is a text box here. So first I'm gonna tweak this sale badge here in a way that instead of sale text, it's gonna show me the percentage. Therefore I'm gonna give it the title, sale price percentage badge. And now I'm gonna paste the snippet here, this one. The link to the snippets I'm gonna show you in this video is in the description of this video, so take a look at it. So what this will do, it will activate the percentage badge, and it also works with a variation price. It's gonna display maximum discount value. Now I'm gonna select only run on site front end, save changes and activate. Let's refresh the page. And as you see, up to 20%. If you would like to change the text, then replace this part here, up to, for example. I'm gonna delete this, save it, refresh it, and now it's -20%. But I like the up to part here because I'm using the variations. Now I'm gonna tweak this badge a bit. Therefore I'm gonna go to the customizer. I'm gonna open up additional CSS and I'm gonna paste this CSS here. This before and this after will add those corners here. If you don't want it, then you don't have to use it. Also, if I would like to rotate it a bit, then I can do this. Then I'm gonna change the top value here, for example, 32 pixels and left -30 pixels. You can tweak it in a way you like. I'm gonna leave it as it is right now. And that means it's time for the second badge. This time I'm gonna add a new badge for the products that are newer than 30 days. Once again, I'm gonna go to the snippets, add new, give it the title, new badge, paste the snippet, run snippet everywhere this time, save changes and activate, refresh. But you don't see any new badge here, therefore I'm gonna go to the customizer once again, open up additional CSS, and paste this part here. Now this part here depends on your theme because I'm using the Blocksy theme, therefore I'm gonna add CT Woo card extra class here. If I don't do that, then it's not showing up in a place I would like it to show. As I said, it depends on your theme where you would like to output it. This one here is for archive pages and this one here is for single product page. So if I open it up, it's gonna show up here. I'm gonna publish it and let's test it. So there it is. Open it up and it's here. Okay, next let's add the featured product badge up here. Once again, go to the snippets, add new, give it the title, featured product badge, paste this snippet. If you would like to change the text, then change this text here, featured here and featured here. Maybe you would like to show the top product or whatever text on the badge. Only run on site front end, save changes and activate. And if you go to the front end, then this is the badge here. Let's customize it a bit. Open up the customizer and additional CSS. This piece of CSS here. it will move the featured badge on the image below the sale badge. And if there is no sale badge, then it's just looking like this here, as you see. So let's publish it. Once again, this part is for archive pages, this part is for single product page. Just replace the styling in a way you would like it to be. Let's see whether it worked. Well, there it is. And there it is, featured and new badges. All done for the archive pages. Now let's add 2 custom snippets here. And this means we're gonna add a new snippet here. Once again, click on add new. Give it the title, for example, checkbox badge, and paste this snippet here. I'm gonna explain in a minute what will it do. I'm gonna choose run snippet everywhere and save changes and activate. Now I'm gonna go to the products page. I'm gonna open up, for example, this golden lamp product. And as you see, there is a checkbox here, display free shipping badge. If I check it and update it and view product, you'll see that there is a free shipping badge. You can change the text as you like, just change this part here. Nothing else here to configure except the location of this badge. And that means we're gonna take a look at the WooCommerce hooks here. This WooCommerce single product summary is a hook we're gonna use, and that means this badge is gonna locate here. But how do you know what hooks the WooCommerce is using? Well, if you're using Blocksy theme and you're using the pro version of it, then take a look at the hooks locations up here. Show WooCommerce hooks and just select the one you like here. If you don't have it and you're using some other theme, then go to Google and search for Business Bloomer Visual Hooks Guide. Then open up the single product page, and those are the hooks you can use. I'm using the single product summary, but I can use any other hooks here. One more thing, take a look at the priority up here. This is priority 7. If I change it to 1 and save changes, now if I refresh it, then it's moved up here. I'm gonna change it back to 7. Now the previous snippets we used, for example, this new badge here. Let's take a look at the new badge. It's also using hooks. As you see, this is for the single product page and this is for the archive page. Where can you find the archive page visual hooks? Once again, for the Blocksy Pro version, just activate the WooCommerce hooks here. If you don't have it, then go to Google Business Bloomer Visual Hooks Guide and there is an archive page guide here. Just select the one you would like to use. Now when this is out of the way, we would like to customize this badge here. Therefore, I'm going to go to the customizer, open up the additional CSS, and I'm going to add this piece of CSS here. Couple of things to point out. First, this part here adds a spacing between the label and the price. This is a background. If you would like to add a border, some kind of, for example, black border, you can do that here. Just play with these settings here and you're good to go. I'm gonna publish it, refresh it. Let's edit the product also. I'm gonna add the free shipping badge, update, view product, and there it is. Now I'm gonna add a text badge. That means I'm gonna go to the snippets, add new, give it the title, for example, custom badge version 2, text, paste this piece of code here, and once again this part here displays the badge at single product page. Just enter the hook location you would like to use. Now run snippet everywhere, save changes and activate. I'm gonna go to the product page, this one demo product. I'm gonna open it up, and as you see there is a badge text box here. Let's enter some kind of text, top product for example, update it, view product, and it's down below here, doesn't look any good, therefore I'm gonna tweak it a bit. Let's open up the customizer once again, additional CSS, paste the CSS, and there you go. Now, those two labels are side by side, they are displayed inline. If you don't want to show them inline, then delete this line here and this line here. But that means you have to add the badge width here also. And you should play with some margins and paddings and so on. I'm gonna leave it as it was before, that means inline. I'm gonna publish it, close it down to see whether it worked on the front end. Yes, it is. So, percentage badge, free shipping badge, text badge, new badge, and featured badge. 5 custom badges with a couple of snippets. Now, one important thing I would like to point out though. All the customizations you do, all the WooCommerce hooks, locations, and custom CSS you're using, it depends on your team. I'm using the Blocksy team, but if I use the same snippets and same styling for the Kadence team, then as you see, it doesn't look as it looks for the Blocksy team. The colors are different, sale badge is in a different position, and so on. I would have to play with my custom CSS. And also for the single product page, as you see, it looks a bit different. This is an important part you should know. So if you're using any other theme and it doesn't look as it looks on my video, then play with a custom CSS.
Okay, it's time to move to the next hack. And this time we're gonna add a custom field to your single product pages. Most of the people are going to use the advanced custom fields plugin or any other plugin which allows you to create custom fields, but we're gonna skip this part. Instead, we're gonna make a custom fields with a small code snippet. So let's head back to the dashboard and let's add a new code snippet.
Give it the title, for example, Woo custom product text field, and paste this snippet here. Links to the snippets are in the description of this video. I made a post about it, so take a look at the description. Now some explanations. First, we're gonna add the text field. Then we're gonna save it in the database. And then we're gonna output it on the front end. I know it's confusing a bit, therefore I'm gonna save changes and activate it. Then I'm gonna open up this product here. And as you see, there is a new custom field, shipping info here. And enter your predicted shipping time here. So this is a label, this is a placeholder text, and this is a description. Now, if I enter here, estimated shipping time 2 to 3 weeks, and I'm gonna update it, view the product, then there you go. There is a information I just added. Now, couple of things for you to point out. This one here, class WooCommerce message, gives us a nice WooCommerce based style here. But you can style it by yourself, just change the class here and add the additional CSS to customize it as you like. Next one, we're gonna output it to the WooCommerce single product summary with a priority 22. If I take a look at the WooCommerce single product page visual hooks, then there is a hook I'm using with a priority 22. That means it's before the add the cart form. If I want to add it somewhere else, I'm gonna just grab this hook here, replace it, save changes, refresh, and I moved it here. But since I like the other location more, I'm gonna change it back. And there it is.
Now it's time to move to the last hack, and this time we're going to create some custom product tabs with a small code snippet. And once again, you don't need a fancy plugin for it. Just follow the instructions and you're good to go. So once again, let's go back to the dashboard and let's add a new snippet.
So let's give it a title, create custom tab, and paste this snippet here. We're gonna give the tab a title, send us an inquiry. We're gonna set the priority. I'm gonna show you later what does it mean. And the tab content, there is a heading, text, and a contact form. Only run on site front end, save changes and activate, refresh. And there it is, send us an inquiry, our form. if I would like to move the position of this tab, I'm just gonna change the priority here. For example, 1, save changes, and if I refresh it, then it's gonna be the first one here. I'm gonna leave it to the position it was, and now it's good to go. I just created a form with Fluent Forms, and in order for the form to send me the product name and the URL it's sent from, I'm just gonna add the hidden field, give it a name title, and for the default value I'm gonna add the post title here. Once again, hidden field here. I'm gonna give it the title URL, and default value is gonna be embedded URL. So if someone sends me the form, it will add the product name and the URL of the product, so I would know where it's sent from. This time I'm gonna add 2 new tabs. One of them will contain the related products and the other one will contain the upsell products. So I'm gonna go to the snippets, add new, give it the title, upsell and related products in custom tab. And now I'm gonna paste this snippet here. Once again, take a look at the comments. I have commented everything for you. Upsells tab starts here and related product tab starts here. Title of the tab, once again the priority, that means location, and same here. What will it do? It will remove the original related products and upsell products. And if you run it only on site frontend and activate it, then let's see what happened. So it created us 2 new tabs, compatible products and related products. This one contains upsells and this one contains related products. Now you have to pay attention for one more thing though. I'm using the Blocksy theme, and it seems to me that the Blocksy theme outputs related products and upsell products in a custom way, and therefore it's not going to remove it from the Blocksy theme. If you're using any other theme, for example, I'm going to go to the themes, and if I'm going to activate the Astra theme, now let's refresh it. Then as you see, there is no related products or upsell products. There are inside the custom tabs I created here. So looks good, isn't it?
Now, as you saw, sometimes you don't need a fancy plugin for every simple task you have. Now, these were only a couple of hacks I wanted to show you, but I have made a separate series of videos about single product and checkout pages hacks. You'll find these videos on the screen right now, so be sure to take a look at them next. In the meantime, take care.